Leave it to Winnebago for another win. Access the features that you need for the price that you love. The all-new 2024 Winnebago Access 30BH. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Let's go get first impressions on this value-driven camper. All right, the all-new 2024 Winnebago Access, the 30BH that's behind me. The value starts from the outside. We have tons to cover, so stay with me. We're gonna start in the front. Up front, you have a storage area with a nice convenient magnetic latch. That way we're hands-free and for that important big camping gear to put in without the door coming down. But hey, if this floor plan sleeps 8, we're gonna need tons of storage for everybody's gear, right? And right below that, you're gonna notice that the marker lights look a little different. What you have is a Furrion prep for side cameras. So if you're new to the RVing industry, or camping I should say, and you love the camper, but you're a little hesitant on perhaps towing something that's 30 foot, rest assured everybody, in my experience, having the ability to put side cameras on it gives you such wonderful visibility down the sides. And you'll see when we get to the back, we also have a backup camera pre-wired too, to make sure that you're backing in safely to your campsites. Moving on, when you're talking about backing into your campsites, it's awesome, this push button jack setup that Winnebago has here for you. We can easily just push the button, run our jacks down, and quickly stabilize that. And if you have a family, hey, put the kids to work when you get there so that they're preoccupied and being part of the camping setup. Moving on for the door side, we have a huge awning. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 21 foot. So when we get this thing fully retracted, we have a lot of coverage to have that patio time, right? And patio time wouldn't be anything without our beverages and the conveniently located refrigerator here on the outside, and a pull-out grill top so we can cook up some meals easily on the outside and just have that convenience on that patio side. We're gonna move to the back. Again, we have our second set of stabilizer jacks they're conveniently located right on the same side as the front jacks, and having the buttons side by side, man, it just makes it so much easier to just quickly push both at the same time to save some time, especially if rain is on your back, if you got a camping setup that's not best weather. On the back side, there's tons of stuff that I love on this Access camper by Winnebago. As I mentioned, we have Furrion prep for the side cameras. At the top, we also have the prep for the backup camera. So again, if you want a little bit more convenience, a little bit more rest assured, if you want to be a little more rest assured as far as where you're traveling to and some of those unknown campsites, get a backup camera, get the side camera. Now your trailer has full visibility, just like your car does. And then on the top side as well, you'll notice Lippert has Winnebago has installed a Lippert ladder on the go. So easy that you connect to the top, telescopes down, and that way if you have to get up on the roof, check your sealants, maybe even check that 200-watt solar panel that's on the top, and or maybe even want to add some more, it gives you a lot of ability to get to the roof safely, and more importantly, stow that ladder in a small area, not taking up a lot of storage space. And speaking of storage space, at the back here is our bunk beds that we can easily shift and rotate that bottom bunk up, latch it, and now I have a big long corridor to have a lot of big camping gear storage, i.e. like bikes and all. But hey, you got bikes, you got a family of 8, if this camper is gonna sleep everybody, we're probably gonna maybe need even more than this. On the back is our receiver. Winnebago has installed a 2-inch receiver that's rated up to 350 pounds. I don't know how much a bike weighs, but 350 pounds sounds like a lot. So again, on the outside, value-driven features on the 2024 Winnebago Access 30BH. All right, walking in the 2024 Winnebago Access 30BH definitely gives me a wonderful feeling that I'm gonna be able to access the features that I need and love the price that it's coming at. When I first walk in, I've got a lot of modern, light feeling to this layout. Stick with me, there's a lot to cover. We're gonna start from the front and go all the way back. But when you walk in the entrance door, you have the parents' room, if you will, up front. We have a nice private queen bed that's up front. We have a sliding door that closes off. That way we can separate ourselves from all the action that's happening. And this camper boasts being able to sleep 8. There's gonna be a lot of running around going on with the kids, right, parents? So to be able to close off and just have some privacy for the parents, for me, camping, that was important. But anyway, the walk around queen bed just allows the easy access for both sides. Both sides has a shirt closet, and I love this trend that they're doing. They're bumping out the shirt closet. Just makes it so much more convenient, better to access. But more importantly too, we even have more cubby space, or more nightstand space, if you will, to throw up maybe some big bulky items. And speaking of the nightstands, we have both sides a pull-out drawer and either 12-volt or 110 access to get in to our charging for our laptops, cell phones, etc. And plenty of overhead light to give some wonderful illumination to some of those darker days. But if it is bright or for privacy in this camper, they have the nice convenient pull down blackout shades, which are nice. You don't have any of those fabric blinds that tend to either get off centered or more importantly pop the string, and now you have a blind that's pretty much useless. So it's really nice value here that they've given. Let's move out into the main area. When you walk into the door, you have a nice big wide feeling of livable space here. The Winnebago has a big deep slide out that pushes all our furniture out, giving us ample amount of floor space. And speaking of the floor, I love the fact that they're eliminated carpet. You guys, if you've been out camping, or you probably have some friends that are camping, dogs, kids, all equals a lot of dirt. They have made this floor completely free of any vents, which is important, so you're not brooming dirt into your heating vents. But more importantly, even on the floor of the slide out is your vinyl flooring, so it just makes the cleanup so much better. But while we're sitting here with the sofa, we even have a recliner that shoots up, so I can sit and chill and relax, because hey, camping's all about the vibe, right? So that way we have 3 people here easily to even watch a little bit of TV, just enjoy those downtimes inside. And speaking of the TV, they even given us a little bit of an entertainment area here to stow some maybe games or some movies or whatever that goes along with your entertainment center. Moving to the back of the slide out, of course, we have our nice dinette booth. And in my experience, there's a lot going on here, even though it's just a traditional booth. And when I say a lot going on, there's a lot of storage. Again, value-driven campers typically shortchange us RVers. They try to keep the price down by eliminating some things. Winnebago is not doing that. We have windows at the side of the slides. We have storage in every little nook and cranny. Just gives us the opportunity to be able to still enjoy a nice, high-value camper at a lower budget. But you have your 4-person dinette table that you can also lay down into a bed if you need to. So you can easily sleep 1 or 2 here if you have. And again, windows open up so I can really enjoy that camping atmosphere with a nice fresh breeze in the springtime or maybe fall. But having 3 people at the sofa, 4 people here, it gives us a lot of sitting area. Most of these campers, when they brag they can sleep 6, 7, 8 people, don't give us the ability to sit everybody. So good job on Winnebago to still implement everything here as far as the full family is concerned. We have tons of storage. They have a good pantry size here at the end of the living area. Even big closet area here with some drawers to give us the access or the ability to just stow a lot of gear. Again, if you're sleeping up to 8 people, you're gonna need a lot of food. You're gonna need a lot of space to throw book bags and clothing and linen, etc. And speaking of food, they give us a nice large refrigerator freezer so we can keep all our perishables nice and chill over the weekend to be able to get everybody fed. Because hey, us campers, we love to eat, so we got to keep everybody happy, right? And speaking of cooking, we have our traditional microwave. We have a 3-burner stove top with nice glass cover, so we can utilize that for some extra space for meal prepping, etc. And I like the fact that they did not use an oven. in my experience, I've had a few campers, I really don't use the oven too often, so I'd rather have the nice big deep drawers here that they have for your pots and pans. We have some storage below the big wide deep sink for cleanup. We have some drawers off the side, and we still have plenty of space at the top to throw a lot of our dishes. So far, again, a really nice value driven camper here that's not sacrificing anything that I need to go camping. In the back, we have a couple doors. I love how they have put a nice hard wall with a door for privacy of the bunk beds. So many the floor plans in my experience that have the double over double bunk in the back usually are out in the open, or if they do have some kind of privacy, they just have a draw curtain. And you guys know, you parents having kids, if you can get the kids into like a little nook, a little private area, they're just so much more calm, and that just frees up some anxiety on the parents' level. But that way they have their own space, they can store plenty of stuff underneath. There's a light and charging station at the head of the bed, so there's plenty of opportunities to make sure that they're comfortable while you're camping. So that way, again, parents are comfortable too. The other door we have leads into our bathroom. Again, Winnebago is not cutting any corners. We have plenty of space back here. There's a ample amount of floor space. We have plenty of counter space for all our toiletries, medicine cabinet, a little space down here to throw even some more toiletries, and this huge mirror, what I love, because plenty of time we're here fighting the sink with the mirror. Somebody's brushing their teeth and someone else needs to not fix your hair, but you need a mirror, so you have a lot of visibility here. And last but not least, we have a large shower. My gosh, look at the elbow space, the head height. There's a big, I don't want to say like probably 30, 36 inches here of shower space that I could really take a nice, hot, convenient shower. And talk about shower. This, you have to look at the specs on it. It has like, I think 60 gallons of fresh water, but that's a good number. But in my experience, it's the shower water, the gray water. This sucker is equipped with 2 tanks that are gray water that equate, I think, over about 90 gallons. That means I don't have to constantly, maybe even a couple times a day, if not constantly, each day, have to go out and drain my gray tank. So that gives me the ability to just to have one less thing on my to-do list to worry about so I can enjoy the outdoors. Again, an access to everything that you need at a price that you love, the 2024 Winnebago Access 30BH. No wonder Winnebago starts with a W. W for win. They are constantly winning with their RV design and feature and innovation. So the 2024 Winnebago access all the features that you need at the price that you love. If you agree, give us a thumbs up. Comment below if there's anything further that you want to see or have some questions on this awesome floor plan. And show us some love, smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B at Beckley's RVs. Feet kicked up, drink in my hand. We'll see you at the campsites.